himself an executive, but I don't know him. He knows me, I don't know him. So what does that tell you? It's like, yeah, I'm a street nigga, man. I operate by street codes. Yo, you rolling with you are friends with a rat. I said, okay, so you say you're on the executive side. By the way, there's a lot to talk about. You see all these rappers, they act like 80 to 90% of the money coming in for Meek Mill goes to the label owner. 80% of the money coming in for the Dream Chasers label is going to go in to overhead and recouping whatever they've spent on Dream Chasers artists, which goes to Rock Nation. As soon as I asked him, I said, well, so if you said you would never work with someone who's cool with a rat, how could you work with Rock Nation artists who their boss is a rat? Let's not talk about it. No. I'm like, okay. All right. Understandable. I get it. Listen, I consider that we did have there's some decent conversations in between, but for the most part, niggas wanted to get their frustrations out, and some niggas like Guap Dad wanted to make a moment. That's it. They wanted to finally be like, yo, I told that bitch ass nigga. There was very few that was there trying to listen, understand, be reasonable, and also be fair. The nigga complained that I'm cool with 6ix9ine. He can't say on the record in the same moment I ask, would he ever work with, and he says it's only because he's a rat. Would he ever work with a artist that's signed to a rat? Won't say that. But anyway, that happened a bunch. I'll say this. Maybe I'm too forward in just being real about hip-hop and rap and accountability. Accountability lies on every part, every facet, from the DSPs, I want to be careful when I say this. You see the person on the screen right there? Nice little. It's King Von. You know why everybody's point becomes so hypocritical? King Von's music, just like a lot of Meek Mill's music, just like a lot of 21 Savage's music, just like a lot of these quote-unquote gangster rappers' music, they're not saying, oh, let's go build back and buy back the hood. King Von is dissing Tuka, Wooski, at times throwing a lot of shade to FBG Duck, who passed away. This is killer and war. The music itself is all about negativity. It's like the rappers were acting like they're making positive shit, and Ak was injecting negativity. I told him, I said, the only way to really solve this, because think about this. So you want me to post King Von's music where he's dissing all these guys, but if these guys say something disrespectful to him, I shouldn't post it. Wait, what? Not because you don't get it. This music is all dissing people. This music is, bro, I love King Von. You listen to Young Boy's music? You listen to a lot of Meek's music? You might not think there's a name to it. Sometimes these niggas got hit songs dissing niggas in their hood. So these guys are acting like, yo, Ak, you're fueling this shit. And I'm like, I'm going to keep it real with you, my brothers. Y'all are making music that's inciting it. Meek ain't making music about, like, he made one song about prison reform. It flopped. He won't do it again. You know what he's back to? Murder, murder, kill, kill. I got the guns. Young boys flipping the block. I'm that nigga. Rich as fuck. Rollies, Rolls Royce, Bentley trucks. What's up? When Meek was going through it with Drake, you know what he was rapping about? When I run into you, you gonna see. I spray your whole block up. I'm gonna snatch your chain. That's what his music was about. Now, I'm an Instagram blog, or I own an Instagram blog. So if you're rapping about that, and then all of a sudden, say you post a picture in Drake's hood, or anybody's hood, is it the fault of mine that you rapped about it? Now you're putting imagery about it. Remember, I've never hired a cameraman, ever. I've never hired a cameraman. I've never said, yo, go stalk Meek Mill, and when he's on that block and he got the guns out, just take the pic and send it to me, nigga. Never done that day in my life. I am a secondhand reporter. Meek posted on his own page. By the way, one of the pictures that Meek is talking about, he said, yo, I posted up on my young bulls. Reposted one of them had a gun or something. Like, yo, that could send me back to jail. Did Akademiks take the picture? Absolutely not. You want to know who took the picture? Meek Mill homie. The flabbergasting part of that conversation is that 21 tried to bring it in. But let me tell you, this is why I didn't go that angle. Some people say, why you didn't say that? Because that's considered lame in hip-hop. It's considered, you're right, Meek did upload it too. Yo, it's considered lame in hip-hop for you to tell the dudes, well, Meek, if you're on probation, stop being around niggas with guns. You know what I'm like? Yo, you pussy. You pussy. Like, you don't understand the life we live, nigga. What the fuck? What you talking about? Stop being around guns. So hip-hop becomes, we should do crime, kill each other, do all the fuckery, but your media, you need to make sure we don't get caught. Or you need to make sure that we don't get... There was a point that I heard Meek Mill, maybe somebody else said, they say, yo, act. Listen, some shit gonna happen. They said, yeah, them little blogs, they could post it. But here's the thing. That might not even get on the Fed's radar. Go and get on the Fed's radar when you post it. And I'm like, nigga, I'm there sitting there. I'm like calculating. I'm like, what type of fucking math? Meek Mill with 20 million followers. He posted, the cops don't see it. Act with 3 million. Oh, now the cops see it. Oh, my God. Zero accountability. Now, one time on that call, did Meek Mill say, bro, we got to stop posting up ourselves with guns. You want to know another hypocritical thing? Back to what I was saying. Meek said, yo, the thing is, I don't fuck with this nigga, man. Yo, he talking about calling the feds. Even though 21 said, well, bro, like, he's not a street dude. What do you want him to do? He was like, yo, you nigga talking about calling the feds, this and third, man. Yo, listen, man. Yo, what's up? Yo, you know, he's doing all this, like, I'm going to play. I know I shouldn't play, but I'm going to play that one part. I'm telling you, Meek thinks he's the boss. I even told him, I said, brother, you're in here with Guap that 4,000, brother. Like, yeah, maybe you think you're a god compared to him, but, nigga, I've not needed you. I brought up, yo, he said he canceled me. Nigga, I think I'm fine. I'm doing great. The same car you be flexing on Instagram, I just ordered too. You're about to see it. I'm not doing bad, just like you ain't doing bad. But you can't try to talk to me when you haven't helped me with shit. And I'm cool with not covering you. Anyway, he's like, nah, we can't be on the phone with it. This nigga told me, yo, if some shit was to happen, he gonna call the feds. Nigga, I'm a civilian. Listen to the hypocrisy. In the next breath, he says, there's 7,000 people in the room. Man, y'all just got your address. I could send the young boys at you. Is Meek Mill mentally retarded? Ack, you're going to snitch on me, but I'm going to tell 6,000 people, yo, I got your addy, nigga. Oh, my God, my thing just fell off. I got your addy. I'm going to send a young nigga. If there's a burglary at my spot, do you think the police needs to be like, Ack, who do you think did this? Do you think the police needs Act to break it down? Or did they, because it's all on YouTube now, do you think that they're like, oh, no, wait, most likely it's Meek Mill. Meek Mill on an app with 6,000 people said, I got your addy. I could send the young bulls at you. But Meek is that type of retarded. I'm going to tell you how. Meek was on Twitter saying, Ack, you're banned from the trenches. Then you know what he said? He said, nigga, I'm green lighting you. Meek, do you think the police don't know what green light means, nigga? Yo, like, play this. Okay. Can we play this out, really? Let's say I even stub my toe. Say I stub my toe, or say a random nigga runs down, does anything to me. Who's the first person the police is arresting? Meek Mill, in the last 3 months, you said Akademiks is greenlit. I have his address. I could send my young bulls to run down. You just gave a conspiracy case to the feds, you idiot. Yo, you know why it's so embarrassing when I see people like we're reacting to these cases. How did so-and-so get caught? And you look through the fucking documents. Here's the funny thing. They got caught because they said that out their own mouth. That out their own mouth. You know what they blame? Man, it was Vlad who did that shit, man. Vlad extracted the information. Nigga, he said it. That nigga said it. That nigga said it. Like, yo, it was interesting to watch Meek on that type of route. And by the way, you know, I was going to say on the thing, Meek, stop the capping, honestly. You're not going to do anything. Because if anything even happens to me, you're the first to go to jail. And I don't even have to talk to the cops. You're telling millions of people what you could do. Since when, you know, I was talking to somebody yesterday, they say, yo, listen, gangsters at a point used to be like gangsters move in silence. They wouldn't talk on the phone, they wouldn't do these things. What Meek is doing is nothing but intimidation, because if it was actually real, he would basically be talking himself into a jail cell. If Meek had my address, was gonna send the young bulls at me, was gonna greenlight me, why the fuck would this nigga tweet it? Unless this nigga is the dumbest thing on earth. Just think about this. Think about this. If Meek Mill really was gonna greenlight me, got my address, was gonna send the young bulls to, why would you say this, brother? Hold on, I gotta screw this back in. What the fuck? The part that I'm gonna play, I want y'all to hear